Hey everybody, welcome back to the Family Mart Podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jay. Welcome back.
I want to give a shout out to my friend Christina.
Shout out to you.
Thank you for listening, and thank you for being a last-minute listener. Jay, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good.
Good.
Speaking of last-minute listeners and Christina, I know Christina through the last job that I had at Nevada. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's so weird you had a job.
It doesn't matter. I used to work as an ASL tutor, and I was just thinking, like, that was one of my favorite jobs that I've ever had.
It seems fulfilling.
Yeah. It was nice to help people. It helped me while I was learning, teach. I mean, I guess not teaching, but working with other people while you're learning it kind of.
It's like studying at the same time.
Yeah. And it helps.
Like,
so.
this is how you do blood.
Mm. Oh, blood. Oh, shit. Keep going. This is how you do blood. I forgot we're not recording on the fucking. We're just a mess right now, dude.
This is how you do blood.
This is how you do blood. And yeah, what's one of your favorite jobs? Is it the job that you have now?
Yeah, it's the job I have now.
What is it?
We're getting close to people knowing.
So the job that you currently have is your favorite job that you've ever
Yeah,
had.
but I also haven't had many jobs, like, officially on
What was your
paper
first?
jobs.
What was your first job?
Pizza boy.
Pizza boy.
I delivered pizzas. So
And you made the pizzas too.
everyone
right?
tip your pizza guy.
You ever make the pizza that you delivered? That you were gonna deliver?
Nah, I mostly made. If I was making a pizza, it was just pizza I was making for myself.
So you get crazy with the ingredients.
Yeah, put some wild shit. Put some like
What's
Alfredo sauce.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah.
Oh. What's the wildest pizza you ever made?
Wildest probably just like
Some regular
barbecue sauce with chicken, and I mean that seems pretty standard now, but back in my heyday, that was some wild shit.
So that's why you don't enjoy eating pizza now, because you just burn yourself out.
I think so, dude. Aside from all the pizza jokes that I have on deck, I think I'm just burned out.
Yeah, I feel it. I mean, you're having pizza pretty much every day, right?
Every day, smelling it, delivering it,
living it,
talking about it.
Would you take home a pizza every day for yourself?
I could, but I didn't get to that point because like I was already tired of it.
Damn. That's how it was with McDonald's for me when I worked there.
Oh, they let you bring food home?
Sometimes, because I would always work the closing shift, and I don't think they're supposed to give you the food. I think you're supposed to throw it away. But, my managers were cool, so they give me like chicken nuggets to go on top of the meal that I already had that day.
Chicken nuggets are so fire.
Yeah, chicken nuggets are probably the most fire thing at McDonald's.
You know, it'd be like a cool work prerequisite is like if everyone had to start off at like a fast food joint.
So they could learn the ropes of like working a job.
So, well, I mean, yeah, learn the ropes of working a job and just
you
have
work-
some empathy for other people working a damn
man.
job.
I saw that in our cousin Germ. He worked as a waiter, and after the job, I've seen him have more empathy for waiters and just being more courteous to workers because he understands the life of a waiter. So he knows like what would make their job easier and what they would appreciate.
Oh yeah, like don't make a mess on the table.
Yeah, don't make a mess on the table.
That seems common, but like
common.
people be doing it.
Yeah. It also just comes down to good parenting, That's something that you should be teaching your children.
Yeah.
Like do you leave the dinner table fucked up? Probably. No. And that's why you do it at restaurants.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So stop doing that. Tuck your chairs in too.
Oh yeah, tuck your chairs. PSA, tuck your fucking chair in.
Yeah, tuck your chair in when you're fucking finished. Even if you're not finished and you're just going to the bathroom,
tuck your chair in. People can trip over that shit.
Yeah. Dude, I don't think people know that other people exist in the world. And, like, we have to coexist. So, like, don't be stupid.
I don't know, man. Do you think waiters mess with the food at all?
I was thinking about this yesterday specifically because...
Were you at a restaurant?
No, I wasn't. But I was just thinking, like...
Were you?
Oh, I was at a restaurant.
Where?
No, dude. Let's talk about that later,
All
okay?
right.
I don't want to get into any hate shit right now.
Okay.
Let's talk about some positive shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're at Shake Shack. Anyways, like when you know how it's a thing for, I mean, it's just a thing that people say that waiters spit on your food if you're being a rude customer. Like, do you think that's true?
Nah, cause like as someone that worked at a pretty chill food job. As a pizza boy, I never mess with nobody's food.
I just can't imagine like getting disrespected, right? Like you go, like you're a waiter, you walk up to the table, like, hey, can I get you guys some water, or whatever, and then they're like rude to you, and then you go to the back and like you spit on their food or do something to the food that, like, do you even get anything out of that?
Right.
Do you get any sort of satisfaction seeing them like eat something that you messed with?
Nah, that'd probably make me like later on like worse inside.
Yeah.
Hold on, but like we wouldn't think of doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're also really nice people.
I like that.
Yeah, so
We would never do that anyways.
Yeah.
Even if we were to get disrespected.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess people who aren't as nice will probably be more prone to doing
Yeah.
that.
I could. So if you're a waiter, let us know. Do you fucking mess with people's food when they're rude?
Yeah.
'Cause-
What was that Ryan Reynolds movie where he worked at a restaurant and like dropping his nutsack in people's food?
Oh,
It was I think it's
really?
called Waiting.
Damn.
It was really funny.
You see his nuts?
Do we see his nuts? I think we see someone's nuts, like someone bat wings, like in the kitchen for some reason. Someone puts the goat on, you know the goat, where you like tuck your nutsack in between your thighs and like
Oh,
look like you have the mangina.
Yeah. I saw that on Vine.
Oh
You remember
man,
that?
R.I.P. Vine,
R.I.P.
dude.
Vine, dude. Vine 2?
Vine 2 is
Coming
never
soon?
coming back.
You don't think so? Do you
I
remember?
mean, they announced it over a year ago.
Yeah, you remember seeing that little trailer that they, or I don't even. I think it was just a picture of Vine 2, the logo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a clean logo.
I wonder what they would do, like 6.5 seconds.
I don't know. Maybe just a different format as far as timeline. Maybe.
Man, at the peak Vine, dude, you couldn't get any better than that.
Yeah, peak Vine was like
It was
end of the
hitting.
day, like share your vines.
Yeah, but I think it started to get to a point where like you would show people Vines and they've already seen it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, just like with memes now.
Yeah, but it was like it's a lot cooler to show somebody a Vine that they've never seen before.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, I showed you that shit.
I put
It's
'em
like
onto
you
this
made
Vine.
it.
Yeah, but the part that sucked about Vine, which is probably a part of its demise, is like the over produced vines. Like I just wanted to
Yeah.
see the amateur homemade vines.
Mhm.
I don't want to see like a vine made out of a DSLR.
And you know that we might be in the minority for that because a lot of popular Viners would do that and they would still get a lot of plays.
Yeah, yeah.
So if that was like a common way to think, like that's not the move for people to do on Vine, and everybody just wants the in camera vines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like then they wouldn't have succeeded so much.
Maybe good taste isn't the majority then.
I mean, that's fucking facts, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking facts. Yo,
good taste is rare.
it's funny that like when people put I still see people do this when people put the printer or what is it the printer instead of the fax machine trying to
Oh
say
my
fax. You know what I mean? Like if you don't understand what I'm saying, people on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, they use the printer emoji
Instead of the fax machine.
instead of the fax machine for fax, FACTS. And I think it's funny just because like people don't know the difference between.
I mean, the very first time I used it, I fucked up and used the printer.
Yeah, it's cool though.
But
like,
they
we don't-
look alike.
They do, and we never used fax machines before. So, but that's also it also comes back to like don't fucking use it if you don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
is good. You know?
Yeah, it's using emojis you don't know and using words you don't know.
Yeah, I gotta stop doing that, bro. I feel like when I talk to people I meet for the first time, I start pulling out words that I don't usually use.
Yeah, I think if they're speaking in a different vernacular
Yeah,
and they don't speak in like,
the dumb
chill
down.
boys,
Yeah.
then I have to like change up what I'm saying
Yeah.
and say shit
match.
like how's it going?
You don't say how's it going?
I say that in my work speak, yeah.
Yeah, I feel it. Work speak.
Yeah.
No, there's like you switch up how you speak at work, you know?
Oh, for sure.
And if you don't, then you're probably
A narc.
you're a narc. Would you ever be a narc?
Would I like willingly?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think I could do it either. Also just cuz it's not because of anything other than I'm just scared.
I guess if I just got paid enough. I would do anything if I got paid enough.
Everybody's got a price, bro.
Yeah, mine's
Like
pretty low.
if you were getting paid like 500 racks a year,
Oh, hell yeah, I'm a
to be a
narc.
narc?
Gladly.
Yeah, gladly narc.
500 racks is a lot of money.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't even do the podcast anymore.
That's more than what the president makes.
Yeah, he only makes like what, 200?
400 racks a year.
Yeah, but we know.
But
Trump is
we don't
making
have to
way-
pay for shit.
Yeah, but he's making way more than that though. That's just his salary as far as like the government
Yeah.
paying him, right? But I'm sure he's got some other shit going on.
Yeah, he has to pay for the hookers and blow through like other means.
Dude, you know what's funny? On my YouTube channel the other day, I saw somebody ask if I was suicidal.
What?
And yeah.
Like seriously?
Yeah, well, I don't know if they were serious or not, but he was like, "Are you suicidal?" Right? And then I forgot that he actually commented that on a previous post that I posted.
Okay.
And he asked the same thing, and I answered. I just forgot about it. And then he replied to the older one saying that a lot of my videos have this melancholic feel. He feels like I'm going through things behind the scenes, and he can see it through my tone. And he said it looks like it looks like I'm going through something. And
I can see that. So say he's like, or anybody is experiencing something, they can kind of sense on their radar if someone's going through the same thing. I could see that, especially like one of your projects was like, what, We All Die or something?
Yeah.
Pretty melancholic right there.
Is it? But I was just telling the truth. Like we all die.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, you could word it differently maybe.
Well, we all rest.
We all stop living.
Yeah, is that better for you, bro? No, I'm playing. No, I think it's I don't know if it's cool that people care that much.
Well, out of like genuine concern, I think that's cool.
Yeah, but if he was just trying to fuck with me, then that's not cool.
That's weird.
I'm not suicidal. Just to let you guys know. But is that the first thing that people who are suicidal say? That they're not suicidal?
No, I think with
Isn't that the first sign?
To what?
To deny it?
That's
kind of like
like that's what a suicidal person would say.
Like if you're sick and you cough and then someone's like, "Are you sick?" And then you're
no,
like,
it's just allergies.
Yeah. Well, that's what a sick person would say.
No, I think with the conversation opening up about mental health, like if people are more open to just asking like how are you doing, or like, you know, if you're checking on you if you're down, I think that's cool.
But also though, I don't think I don't know if you went up to somebody and you're like, "Yo, how you doing?" and they're like, "Man, I'm suicidal." I don't know if at that moment they'd be able to really help you out.
Yeah, because if I asked like a simple "How you doing?" and you reply with something like "I'm suicidal," I don't have the mental fortitude at that moment to probably try to take on what you're
So should we
through.
just stop asking how people are doing then? Because if you're inviting them to
should
say
we?
that, you know?
I think like what? How would this go? Say it's like, "How's it going?" And you literally are feeling down. You're like, and so you ask him. You reply to his question with a question of like, "I'm going through something. Do you have like maybe the emotional capacity to take on what I'm going through?"
I mean, I guess it just depends. Because like if you're at work and you're just asking out of common courtesy, "How are you doing?" You don't have time to play therapist.
If I'm at work and I ask you how you doing and you don't say good, yo,
Then what are
we really
no,
doing?
what are we really asking for then? If that's like, if we just expect everyone to give the same answer because it's like that's just the normal greeting for Americans, like why are we really asking if we don't want to know?
yeah, for real. Because like, do I really want to know? Not really.
Yeah, but you're just asking because it's just like common courtesy.
For sure.
So then what should we start saying? Like, hi.
I'm way more comfortable talking about the weather.
Yeah. Yo, how you doing? Man, the weather's all right.
I'm like, oh shit, you know what? It is all right. Today it's like 70.
Dude, it's not all right when you lose your fucking AirPods. Nothing is all right.
When did you lose them?
Like a couple days ago. Well, I thought I lost them. So I went to the gym, had my AirPods, did my workout, whatever, put them in my pocket, went home, normal day. I check for the other, like I opened my AirPod case and like
You saw
instant heart drop because I only saw one AirPod in there. And I was like, what is going on? And like, I didn't know what the fuck I didn't know what to do, bro. I didn't even know that you could find my AirPod. I didn't know they had that feature.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Teach everyone everyone that's an AirPod gang, teach them how they could find their one lone AirPod.
If you have AirPods, right, and you lose one, it has to be that AirPod has to be in the vicinity for you to be able to find it. If
Bluetooth
it's like,
vicinity? Well,
yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, Bluetooth vicinity. If it's like a couple miles away, you're pretty much assed out. But if it's in the area that you're in, you can find it by going to Find My iPhone, and then it'll give you the option to find my AirPods, and you can also have it make a sound. so that your AirPods will be like radiating the sound.
So let's
you can
say
look for it.
that AirPod that's dolo, it's in the couch. And you go through that, then the couch will make a noise.
Not the couch, but the AirPod.
I mean, like the AirPod itself.
Like the couch is like, yo, it's right here.
It's right here, you fat ass.
Yeah. But the AirPod will start like making this loud ass noise, and you'll be able to find it.
Dang, that's wild. They can make their own noise.
And you know where it was? Where mine was?
In your pocket?
No, it was at the bank.
It was at the bank.
Yeah, because I had to go cash a check, and
This dude cashed a check.
It fell out of dude. It's a long story. It fell out of my pocket, and then that was the last place I checked, and thankfully I did. And the nice lady was like, you know what? There's actually one right here, and I was like, oh my god, I want to fucking give you a hug right now.
Wow.
She was kind of fine, so that was another reason why I wanted,
Dang,
but,
what a time 1990 was.
1990.
Dude, you had to cash a check.
Yeah, I did feel a little. I felt like I rode there on a horse, and I had to like cash my fucking check. Apparently, you can't cash checks that are from like foreign countries. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, like, cause I tried to do cause you know how mobile banking apps let you cash checks.
Oh, so you tried to do it from the camera.
Try to do it from there, and then I tried to do it at the kiosk. Still wouldn't work, and then I had to hop in. I've noticed though, a lot of tellers.
Pretty fine.
Yeah, they're pretty fine, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that they got like they're working with the money that makes them fine, or is it just they're literally fine?
I think it's the business attire.
Can you get down with with the suits, with the women's suit?
I like suits. I like women's suits or
Is that what
women
they're
in
called?
suits.
Women in suits. Does that suit you?
I dig it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's all right with the shoulder pads. You fuck with the shoulder pads?
I'm not really big into shoulder
The
pads.
football looking ass girls?
Nah. She's ready to like tackle me.
Yeah.
I'm not the strongest, so.
Yo, can you imagine how emasculated you'd feel if you got, is that the right word? If you got tackled by a girl and she like fucked you up? Hey, my phone! And then she like tackles you.
She's like,
But you
that's
really
my fucking AirPod.
You really don't have it though, and you're just like on the floor like, damn, I just got tackled by
Yeah,
a girl.
I would be kind of deflated after that.
Deflated.
Yeah. I look like the high commercial.
That'd be a nice like love story, like the beginning to a love story. Like you get tackled by a girl because she thought you stole her AirPod.
How millennial of a rom-com is that?
Yeah. And I'm all for it, bro. I love rom-coms.
Yeah, I love rom-coms.
Best genre of all time.
An AirPod to remember.
Ooh, that AirPod to remember. That's a good one. Well, here's your friendly reminder to not lose your AirPod, because if you do lose an AirPod or the charging case, you gotta pay like $69 to replace it.
Speaking of rom-coms, I finally got my book from Lauren Tsai.
Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, you could see it right here.
I got Jay a book for Christmas by Lauren Tsai.
It's finally here.
You want to explain what the book is?
It's called It's All For You, and it's a collection of her sketches because she's a artist as well as a model, and full of notes and stuff. It's super cool, and it has her picture on the front, and I can't wait to meet her so I can get it signed, and then just,
are you gonna get it
cherish
signed?
it.
How are you gonna?
I'll try.
That would be hard. Where would you have her sign it?
I guess on the front.
So
Right.
she'd have to use a silver joint.
Yeah, a silver joint. It'll look like it's part of the cover.
That's pretty hard, bro.
Yeah. Thank you again.
Does it make you more in love with her?
Yeah, I didn't think I could be more creepily obsessed with someone that doesn't know I exist, but I like her even more.
Do you feel like your love for her fades? Like you go through some phases of like peak, and then not so much, and then goes up, and then goes down. Or you feel like you're pretty constant with the love?
It's pretty constant, but like I have like different levels of love. So like there's the love for like Lauren, and then there's like a love that I have like for girls I know in real life. It's just like different levels, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then what happens if you see him at like a hotel party?
Oh God. Nice. Man,
let's hear it.
The other day we were at a hotel party. Well,
Happy birthday, bud.
Happy birthday. And someone pulled up that I had a crush on for a while.
Well, don't try to undermine the crush.
What do you mean?
It was more than that.
I mean, okay, like I had I'll just call it a crush for my own
he was in love.
For my own shit, and then she pulled up with her boyfriend.
Damn, pulled up with that stick.
And I think it was just like as a warning, like,
but you already
don't say nothing.
You knew she had a boyfriend already.
I mean, yeah, I've been known.
So from the time you met her to up until that point, you knew her transition from single life to boyfriend life.
Yeah. It was probably just different because I was drunk.
Yeah, you were drunk.
I was pretty drunk.
And do you feel like it messed with your head a little bit?
Nah, not at all.
But
I think
you did feel it though, because I can empathize with that.
Yeah,
I would feel the same.
But like the next day when I was all hungover and shit, I was like, man, what a dumbass I was.
At least you didn't say anything dumb to her.
Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't.
But how much were you wishing though that she was just like, oh Jay?
Nah,
like,
I would nah.
You wouldn't accept it.
Not with her boyfriend there or whatever.
So you're not a homewrecking type.
I learned my lesson. So nah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Fuck homewreckers.
Yeah.
Fuck them, right? Say it.
Fuck homewreckers.
On the record, baby.
on wax.
It's on wax. I have been taking a lot of power naps lately, and that's kind of like a homewrecker in a sense, because it's like
it's ruining your relationship with your sleep at night.
A little bit, but it also gives you another boost of energy.
Yeah,
like if it's not one of those drawn out like 3-hour, 4-hour naps.
I haven't had one of those in a minute.
Yeah, I haven't had that since like high school, which is not the fucking move, because then you wake like I'm pretty sure everybody has gone through this where you take a nap at like 4 p.m. and you wake up at like 7 and you got school and it's like dark outside and you're like, oh shit, I'm late for school.
Yeah,
and
you start getting ready.
And like
there's dinner on the table
and there's no school because it's fucking 7 o'clock, idiot. Like,
dumbass.
We've all done it though.
I've been taking a lot more power naps recently too.
How long are your power naps usually?
Usually 30 minutes, and it's still a little too long.
I
want to shorten it.
You set an alarm for a power nap?
No, I don't.
You just wake up naturally?
Mm-hmm.
You got that natural wake.
Natural power nap.
I feel that. You take a nap on your bed?
Yep.
I feel like that's the recipe for failure right there.
Where am I supposed to take a nap?
On the couch?
Nah, that's uncomfortable.
On the leather couch?
On my casting couch?
Yeah.
Nah. I would wake up in like all sweaty.
Yeah.
Sticky.
You're like stuck to the. Imagine sleeping on a leather couch without a shirt on.
Yeah, I gotta like peel myself
without
off.
a shirt on and jeans.
What the fuck?
You look like a cowboy.
Yeah, I look like a cowboy for sure.
I've grown to hate. I used to like leather couches. I don't know why. I don't know why I had this thing for leather couches, and then until I saw how fucking sticky they get in the summertime. Like if you're wearing shorts and you're sitting on the thing, it like eventually starts to stick to your leg like it's a fucking sticker.
Yeah, something. I used to like leather couches because like when it is hot and then you sit down, it's cold initially.
Yeah, but initially.
Yeah.
Initial D.
Did you play Initial D?
I did. I used to have cards. Like I used to get cards every time I'd play because I'd always lose the cards. Like,
yeah.
You know how they'd give you your own whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'd always lose them, and then I wasn't always the best though, and I always drove in automatic, so I don't feel like I was a true Initial D driver.
Do you have to drive manual? I never played Initial D or anything like that, but like I guess do you have to drive manual to be like a true Initial D'er?
That's what I always felt because like I saw everybody else playing in manual and I just felt like I was cheating. Like I felt like I was playing Mortal Kombat and always pressing X or something and just pressing the same button over and over and I would win. But
yeah, you feel like a spammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But technically at the end of the day you still won, but did you win fairly? I don't know.
I liked the other types of games. Like I was into DDR. And
DDR's fun.
Beatmania, like I guess shit that requires timing.
I used to have the pad DDR, like it was.
Yeah,
like
I think I remember
like a rollout pad. And
yeah,
the sensitivity on it was a little weak, but
like you would start a song and then the pad would end up like on the other side of the room.
You're like fucking it's just like it just keeps moving.
Yeah, that's a true dance floor.
Yeah, but I mean, shout out to DDR and shout out to the people that are going in when they play DDR.
Hell
like
yeah.
They're holding on to the fucking rails and like grinding and shit. And like
before I was like, why they gotta hold on to the rail? Or you just suck like that? And then like when I was getting into a song real heavy, I was like, oh, I get it.
You got it.
I was so tired.
Were you in that world of DDR where you would like you'd wear the outfit and like
not wear the outfit, but I would go like
wear your
every
hat
day.
backwards?
I'm wearing my hat backwards right now. I must still be in that world.
Yeah. You still in I feel like you're still in the gaming world.
Yeah,
you be playing games.
You're gonna say I play Yu-Gi-Oh?
I mean, I didn't say that.
I do play Yu-Gi-Oh. Man, I've been playing like Yu-Gi-Oh more than half my life. I feel like now, but yeah, I'm getting back into gaming. I really like playing games.
You should start streaming your Yu-Gi-Oh. At least make it a little productive.
Yeah,
I think people would want to watch that. You watch other people play Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah.
Fucking what the fuck?
Maybe when we start our Twitch channel, if anyone wants to like just play.
I do want to play. That's the only way I could justify playing games is if it was also productive, because I feel like at the end of like a 3-hour gaming session and I didn't do anything other than play the game, I'd feel like shit. I would feel like I just took a 3-hour nap.
Yeah, so I've been playing games this whole week, right? But I feel like because I haven't played in such a long time prior to that, it was good to get back into it, and I felt like I unplugged from everything I was doing, and now I'm getting back. I'm happy to get back into things. It was cool,
bro.
yeah. I guess you could always change your perspective to however what you want.
Yeah, whatever makes you feel better.
Yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night, bro.
But really though,
it's unproductive.
Yeah.
Ultimately, right? Because I'm not
Ultimately.
profiting on it at all. It's not a part of my personal brand or anything.
That's okay.
like-
You do what you like and you do what you want, you know? So
yeah, fuck it.
as long as you got your shit together and you're playing games.
Yeah, it's not like you're playing games instead of taking care of your kids or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At least you don't got kids yet.
Hmm.
Some people after last week's pod when you said that what's it called? You wanted kids. Some people were interested.
Really?
I just didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to tell you.
Other dudes.
Nah.
They're like, hey, you could have my kid.
Other
This kid has bad vibes. Can you please take
You
care
could
of him?
If somebody ever said that to me, I don't think I could ever be friends with them. If they just like passed off their kid.
Try
me,
to pass it over?
yeah,
I'm good, bro.
Don't give me your kid, bro.
I'm straight.
Yo, let's talk about secretly busty women for a second, because I feel like those are the real hitters.
The secretly busty?
Yeah, like you can't really see it in like
In
their
their
everyday clothing,
In their bank teller clothes?
but with certain angles of a shirt or certain angles of a crop top, or not of like of a spaghetti strap, you could see it a little bit, and you're like, whoa, I didn't know they had that hiding behind the shirt.
Like, do these people generally dress like they're not aware?
I don't think it's they dress like that. It's just they wear what's comfortable, and if they happen to show some cleavage, then it happens. But they're not.
It's not. They're not
Actively-
flaunting it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with it. That they're not flaunting that they have a big chest. That they just have it, but they're not necessarily always trying to show it.
Yeah, that's generally the style I like to see on girls I'm into.
Like bigger and bigger clothing.
Oh yeah. I guess like bigger clothes, baggier clothes, or just like not especially super sexy or something like that.
Yeah, but they are when they are.
Yeah, but they are when they are.
They are when they are. Yeah, I feel that.
It all goes back to like a if you know type of thing.
I think that's why porn stars lose their appeal, because like they're kind of playing into their sexuality and sluttiness a little bit, and when you play into it publicly, then you kind of
'Cause you lose the
value.
mystery?
Yeah, that there's something about the mystery of a fine girl that
Nah, but I also think it's cool when like a girl is like sexual.
Yeah, I think
Like that's hot in itself.
the more I get older, though, the less I want to see stuff like that. Like I remember on the Filipino channel the other day, there was this fine ass girl, right? And I looked her up on Instagram, and I saw that a majority of her pictures were just her in really revealing clothing, and
Scantily clad.
while I like, I can appreciate that, this is a beautiful lady. It kind of made me not as interested because she's just letting it all out there, So I think I'm more about the covered up, low key type of girls instead of like the out there trying to flaunt it every chance they can get, selling me fit tea.
Yeah, this Instagram era is throwing me off for sure.
You
I've been using Instagram less and less every day.
Do you feel like you judge a girl specifically, like you see her differently once you see her Instagram and you see the
Nah.
way she posts things?
Because
Because it kind of reflects her personality a
Yeah,
little bit.
I kind of said nah, but
How
like,
their captions are, the way they say things.
yeah, because you're showing what you want to show, right? So like, I guess if you're showing something that I guess that don't necessarily agree with, then it's like you must really feel that way.
How do you feel about us judging people based on how they conduct themselves on social media, though? Is that
I judge, but I don't. It's not like a lot of judging, if you know what I mean.
I don't know, man. I feel like I judge a lot.
Like I'll judge, right? But I'm not gonna like. Let's say I meet that person. I'm not gonna keep that judgment in mind. I'm just gonna okay. Now I'm meeting them. Let's see how it really
Oh,
is.
so you come in with an open mind when
Yeah,
you meet
like
them for real.
yeah.
Wow.
But like if I never meet you, then that's literally the only judgment I have. You know what
Damn,
I
I
mean?
want to be like you.
Dude, you don't want to be like me.
No?
No,
Are you not a role model?
I'm not a role model, and I think I overthink everything. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
How do you
want
think
this.
you'd be as an older brother? Because you're the youngest in your siblings.
I'm one of
You only
those.
have one.
I'm
So.
one of those like, when like someone doesn't have their dad around, so when they have a kid, they're like, I'm gonna be everything to their kid.
Yeah.
Because of my brother, I'll probably be the coolest older brother ever.
Damn. You really believe that?
What?
That
That I'll
you'd
be the
be the
coolest
coolest
one?
older
Yeah,
brother?
probably.
Until you see how much work it is.
Oh yeah, huh?
It's a lot of work, bro. You're like a lifetime tutor.
Yeah, we probably fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say we probably fuck. That real incest.
Step, bro.
That real that new era of prawn.
Hey,
That shit is on the rise.
having a little brother is the number one freeloader.
number one freeloader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
They
little
are
brother.
freeloaders. If that's how you grew up, like you grew up always like taking just sharing things with your brother, then yeah.
Like,
Are you a freeloader?
probably.
Wow.
Or maybe like a hand me down,
Hand me
me up.
hand me up.
Nah, I never got hand me
Yo,
ups.
hold on. Hand me up, dude. That sounds like some sexual activity.
Is
Hand
it
me up.
hand me up?
Yeah. Hand me up and down.
Well, I guess if you got to flip it like that,
Yeah. I mean, we could flip anything.
you
into
yeah, you
that.
could do almost anything into like a sexual thing.
Yeah.
Power naps?
I mean, shit.
Yeah, you probably could.
This thing has been on our notes for for 4 weeks now, right? And it's something that I just want to fucking get it out the way because I'm tired of seeing
So we
it.
could fucking delete it.
And it is the term genius is borderline discrediting the person that is being called a genius. Do you agree with that based on just that statement alone?
Yes, I agree with that.
Because I feel like genius, you're kind of taking away the hard work that that person put in to get to that point, and you're just kind of saying, oh, they were born like that, instead of, oh, they worked to have that. Like John Mayer, right? We'll talk about John, my man John. He's an amazing guitar player, and for people to call him a genius instead of calling him a hard worker, it's kind of discrediting his hard work in a way, because you're kind of saying that he was born with this talent of playing the guitar.
Yeah, in a way. Like saying genius or calling someone genius is kind of skipping all of the other words you could like beautifully describe their work.
Yeah.
Like you could say, the way they play is just brilliant and so different, blah 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 blah.
I guess it also depends on how much weight you hold on a word and like what your definition of that word is. So to me,
yeah.
genius seems like they were born with that and they didn't necessarily have to work for it because they were born with, like, people that are born with a really incredible voice. That doesn't mean that they haven't put in the work to hone their voice and practice and train and all that
for
shit.
real. So I guess in that aspect, genius really only applies to like babies, like
that haven't done shit yet.
but like
but can
playing,
do shit,
but
yeah.
composing music.
Yeah.
What's his name? Mozart.
Yeah.
He was like 3, right?
Was he?
Yeah, and when he first composed something, it was
I didn't know
something
that.
wild like
Wow, I
that.
didn't know that.
Either Mozart or the other dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to classical music.
Damn,
I
shout out
guess.
to that other dude, whatever his name,
whatever his name,
was.
Beethoven. I think he's a dog.
Damn. Well, I do think that maybe it is more of a appropriate term for babies that haven't really done shit yet. So
Yeah, baby.
fucking do
some shit, you fucking baby.
do some shit, bro.
Sheesh.
Do you think your passion is do you think you're born with a passion, or do you think you have to soul search and find the passion?
I think it goes both ways.
Okay.
Like some people know early on, like this is what I want to do, and then some people gotta search for it. I think I'm someone that has to search for it pretty consistently too.
Yeah. This is how I see it. I think everybody has something in them that they that they want to express, right?
Yeah.
But maybe they don't have the correct tools to express that. So
For
maybe
sure.
it's through music, or maybe it's through poetry or singing or whatever. it's in you, but you just need to find that vehicle to get it out of you, you know?
Yeah, like I think I was talking to someone a few weeks ago about like what they really want to do, kind of thing. I guess that's super deep of a conversation, and they were kind of just like blah, like nothing really, and I was like, damn, that sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, it does. I mean, but it's also not just gonna come to you without you trying to find it, you know? You're not just gonna wake up and be like, man, I want to paint.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being complacent.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I guess if you're happy, then you're happy. You don't have to try and seek other things to do just for the sake of doing it.
Yeah, that'd be super cool if I really loved my current mystery job.
Do you not? Are you ready to leave?
Oh, been ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope my boss listens to this.
Damn, you think he does?
Nah, hell no.
Nah?
I'm self-incriminating on my shit every day.
Does anybody at work know that you do a podcast?
Yeah.
How do they listen to it?
Mm-hmm.
You want to shout them out?
No.
Fuck.
Shout out to y'all.
Okay. So they know that they know what you do on the weekends and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're pretty aware of my lifestyle.
Do you feel like you're gonna be friends with those people when you leave this job?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Internet
bro.
friends.
Oh, you guys are just gonna be on Facebook and.
Facebook is so dusty though.
I mean, but you use Facebook though. Like that's how you connect with people, right? Or do you not use Facebook at all?
Really only use Facebook to create the pages for our Instagram.
Okay.
And to stay connected with family in the Philippines.
And to
that's
creep.
all they use. And to creep? No, I don't even use it to creep.
What do you use to creep?
Mostly Instagram.
Nice.
What if it's private though?
So you do creep.
Dude, whoever says they don't creep is fucking lying.
Do you look through tagged locations?
Nah, I don't.
I do that.
Wait, only if if someone posts like a really nice looking meal, then I'll look through that.
Yeah.
Everything else though, nah.
It's funny to like think about the process of you trying to creep. Like let's say like maybe you meet somebody or maybe you hear of somebody and then you start like digging.
Oh.
You know, and then you start looking at their friends' posts so you could see other pictures of them.
Of the initial meeting somebody? Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. Or maybe not even meeting them, just hearing about them, but they sound interesting or they sound like they're fine or you've maybe seen a glimpse of them and you're like, I want to see what they, you know.
Yeah, that process is kind of weird.
It's kind of weird to like talk about because
Yeah.
I feel like everyone does it in their own respect, but I feel like.
Yeah, like I never really thought about this process.
But you do
like,
it though.
Yeah, but I do it. So now that I think about it.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, we're fucking weird.
Oh, I've been knowing I'm weird.
Yeah. Oh, here, let's talk about this. This has enough. Fuck, this is a terrible segue. Last week, we asked, or me and Jay saw a headline saying, what celebrity do you share a name with, and if you guys had to fight, would you win in a fight? And my person was Chris Brown, and we never really talked about what celebrity you share a name with.
I have a list right here, actually.
Oh, do you?
So on the Instagram promotion, I said Jay Park just to spark the Asian race war.
Jay Park, okay.
But I also have Jay Sean. I would fight him. I have Jay Cutler. I'd probably lose.
Yeah, no, actually, you're talking about the bodybuilder?
Nah, the football player. He was a quarterback.
Oh yeah, you're definitely getting smashed.
Yeah, because he's married to like Kristen
Yamaguchi.
Wait, is that a real person?
Yeah, the
referee.
The referee.
No, that's Mario Yamamoto.
Yeah,
or something.
no. It's the ice skater, the Olympic gold medalist.
Wow, her name's
I believe.
Kristen Kwok. I think.
No, there's Kristen Yamaguchi, something Yamaguchi.
She's Japanese.
I believe so.
Oh, I didn't know.
Man, you should be.
Yeah, I should know.
Anyways, Jay Cutler, you probably get fucked up.
Yeah, and then I have JJ the jet plane.
Oh, you definitely fucking.
So okay, and then I have Hove, if he counts.
I guess we can count him in that.
The only people I think I could beat.
Hove, Jay-Z, by the way, if you don't know who Hove is.
Yeah.
The Jay-Z.
If you don't know Hove.
I know a lot of people who don't know Hove.
Really?
Anyways, continue.
Anyways, out of that list, I could probably only take on JJ the jet plane, bro. I can't really fight.
But he's kind of cute though, so like, would you really fuck him up, or would you let him fuck you up for the sake of like?
Nah, I need the clout. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Where would you fuck him up though? On the ground or in the sky?
Well, I gotta take him to the ground.
How are you taking JJ the jet plane down?
I don't know. Imagine fighting a drone.
Imagine doing like a double leg on JJ the jet plane on his little wheels.
You try to like armbar that fucking wing.
Yeah.
Fuck
so you think you would mess up JJ the jet plane?
Yeah, man, because like that was the first time I got made fun of in school.
They
'cause
would
of
call you
JJ
JJ the jet plane.
Yeah.
That's not a bad name though.
Well, I mean, I still didn't like it, so I was like,
at least people weren't calling you
this guy.
At least people weren't calling you like the JJ or something.
oh, that's pretty spicy.
Yeah. People used to call me Chris Pencil Dick.
Nice.
It's not even doesn't even sound like my last name, but they would just call me Chris Pencil.
Yeah,
Dick.
because like they just, I guess they're not familiar
It's
with
just,
the name.
you
Mine
know-
was a J Man Tampon.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
Pencil Dick is a little hurtful.
As long, I'm cool with anything you make fun of me with, as long as it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think if it's fun, if it makes sense and it's funny, then
Yeah.
I can appreciate it. But if you're like stretching,
Or if it's just like a straight up fuck you. Actually, that's kind of funny too.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty, that's pretty funny. All right, so you would fuck up JJ the jet plane, and you get fucked up by you. Would you fight Jay Park and win?
Nah, Jake Park would probably fuck me up.
Is it because he's swole now?
Is he swole now?
I believe so, unless we're talking about somebody else.
He's the Korean pop star.
No, I think he is swole. I think Koreans are starting to get swole, like K-pop homies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
so
they swole?
You might get smashed by Jay Park.
They're like the swollest dudes with makeup on.
Yeah, I mean, you could still be masculine and wear makeup.
Oh no, I was just saying like they're
Yeah.
swole and they wear makeup.
Yeah, swoley makeup. Okay, so you got a
Swoley mammoth.
pretty stacked list. The only person I could think of for mine was Chris Brown, and I don't necessarily think I would fuck him up. I just don't think he's gonna do anything to me that would fuck me up. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
I don't know, man. Like he did that perfectly timed front flip on the drop of March Madness.
He did.
So that shows some sort of like physical ability. He could
Okay.
dance for a long time.
Okay, that also doesn't translate to fighting.
Yeah, it's
Like
it's
you're
so
not gonna do a
different in
backflip in
fight.
the ring.
Has anyone backflip in the ring?
I don't know.
Like mid fight.
I feel like if you're gonna do that, you're gonna get knocked out.
Yeah,
Because
you
your
probably get slept.
equilibrium is gonna be a little off.
Yeah,
You'll be easier to knock off balance.
that's how I feel about like spinning back fists. But
Yeah.
you don't know where you are after.
A little bit. I used to love spinning back kicks when I was in karate and we'd spar. That was like my go-to.
That shit looks like it fucks you up.
Yeah. If you get hit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
If you get hit with a heel, you're done.
You're gone. You could
Yeah.
like break your face.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think I would take Chris Brown to the ground.
I'm gonna take you down.
And we just end it there. But I'm also like I'm not a fighting person. Like I'm not going out of my way to fight somebody.
Says the guy who does jujitsu.
Yeah, but that's one for training, and 2, it's good exercise, and 3, it's to defend yourself. So,
yeah. I just keep a knife on me.
do you?
Yeah.
Is that why you keep it on you? Just
Not
in case?
literally,
You
no.
think do you think if somebody came up to you, you think you'd be able to stab them?
No, but I mean, better to have a knife than not. You know, if some.
But
some
no, I'm
shit
saying
was
though,
popping.
like,
do I think I could really stab somebody? No.
no?
Hell no.
I feel like it takes a lot to stab somebody.
No.
Like you need some force, but you also need some balls.
To be like, I'm gonna stab you.
Yeah, to be like,
I think I'd be more willing to shoot somebody. Actually, damn, to
Yeah.
even say that was weird.
yeah,
I don't know.
you're not shooting nobody, bro.
I'm gonna just chill.
Yeah. I don't want to inconvenience you by stabbing you. So
I'm
I'll
so
take the pain.
passive.
Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing.
I don't have the balls to stab anybody or punch anybody either. So
I don't know. I had a dream I had to square up with someone, so I think I would
Were you
square up
slow?
for sure. Oh yeah.
dude, I hate that feeling of like dreaming and fighting and like your punches feel like you're punching underwater.
Yeah.
It's not a good feeling.
But I mean, I remember thinking, I'm ready to throw down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I was so slow.
Isn't it funny how when you think of your dreams, it's like, remember when I told you this? When you think of your dreams, the more you talk about it, the more the memory gets backspaced.
Yeah. The more you try to think about it, the more you forget.
Yeah. Isn't that it's like you're not meant to remember it.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It's
Maybe
like
you're not, dude.
It's like a secret.
That's why I really think like it's some sort of other dimension you go into.
yeah.
Conspiracy J back in
Yeah,
the building.
Here we go. You look like you just tried to silence yourself because you didn't want to get.
Yeah, because
into
if the government hears me, dude, they're taking me down.
Oh man, they would have taken you down a long time ago.
Yeah,
if
there's-
you were really a threat. Like, look at this dude. He got a knife. He ain't no threat.
I'm sure the FBI's on my webcam like 24/7.
Do you think they get anything out of that?
No, all they see is my face like this. With my double chin or whatever.
How many chins do you got? Let me see.
I think just 2.
I mean, from here
Right?
you got 3.
Oh, god damn.
From the side, how many do I got?
I don't know, 1 maybe. You just turn into like you just get like the Diddy chin.
What does that mean?
You ever seen like P
Diddy's
Diddy's
chin?
chin? I don't know. It looks like a permanent like big chin. Really,
Shout out to big chins.
crimson chin.
You like big chins?
I don't know. Never really thought about that.
Nah.
Like on women,
Yeah. You don't notice the facial structure of women?
like a sharp chin.
Yeah. Like that sharp cheddar chin?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah.
Actually, I don't know. I like all types.
Yeah, you're not a discriminating type.
Nah. Nope.
Respect to you, bro. We did open up a hotline the other day.
About fighting.
What's the number? 702 fuck. I don't know.
Oh, 702-473-0873.
Yeah. 473-0873, yeah. So we opened up the hotline because we'd like you guys to call in, and we're going to try to have a topic every week for you guys to call in about. But if you just want to leave us a voicemail so we could play it on the podcast,
That'd be cool too.
That's cool too. We do have a couple voicemails that came in that we'd like to play for you guys. And this one is about the question that we talked about earlier of what celebrity you share a name with, and if you guys had to fight, would you win in a fight? So we're about to play those. This is our first time listening to this, and this is also our first time trying this. So if this part gets a little rocky,
if this part sucks, let me know.
let us know, dude,
so I can cut this shit off.
So we got our first voicemail. Should I say his number?
No, please don't.
I'm playing. Okay, here we go.
Yo, what up, Family Mart Podcast? It's FC3, aka Frank. So I share a name with the one and only Frank Sinatra, and from what I've learned about him, he didn't get into too many brawls. It would be things like him throwing ketchup bottles at people or getting angry at people for not creasing his shirts the right way. Some of the only altercations I actually seen him in was against like waiters and fucking valet people, or he'd have a couple domestic violence issues. So from gathering off that, I would think that I would win because he seems like the kind of person, from what I've gathered, he seems like the kind of person that isn't so tough, I guess.
Yo, Frank Sinatra?
I don't know. That's a hard one. Frank Sinatra?
Yeah, he might. I mean, he's like mafia connected, right?
I believe so. I think if you fuck up Frank, you probably won't be living too much longer.
Like
after.
I feel you, FC, right?
Yeah.
That you could probably take him on, but that aftermath.
Yeah, it might be a little shady.
You might get them cement boots.
I'm gonna say it again.
Take a swim in the Hudson.
Might be a little shady.
Yeah.
Fuck. Shady aftermath.
Oh.
Slim Shady.
All
Never
right.
mind,
and
bro.
Then what? And then
Never
what?
mind. I'm just saying it's like a cool like shady aftermath. Fuck you, dude. Whatever. Shout out to FC. Thank you for leaving us a voicemail.
Thanks for calling in, brother.
I do think you would win in a fight, but that aftermath might not look so good.
Yeah. We'll see.
Also, you can't do it because Frank's he's dead, right? He's a dead bitch.
I think so. Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
dead bitch. Okay, we got our last call from the homie. Let's hear what he has to say.
Yo, what up, you guys? This is Sir Navibuddha on Instagram. I actually have been following Chris Poncelon's YouTube for the past couple of years, and I have won one of your last sample pack giveaways. So I've been listening to the Family Mart podcast for the past couple of months, and you guys have been killing it. The celebrity that I share names with is Jay-Z's fucking baby, Sir, man. And I guess technically I would win in a fight because he's a fucking baby. Would I win long term though? No, because Jay and Beyonce would fuck my shit up legally and physically, I'm sure. Probably throw Solange in that bitch. But either way, you guys keep on killing it. One love. Hope to see more good content from you guys.
I didn't know Jay-Z's son's name was Sir.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Well, he's getting fucked up by a baby.
Well, he said he would fuck the baby up, and I feel him like,
or not.
I'll fight a baby.
It might be a buff baby.
You could be a genius baby. You could be a buff baby.
Yeah, you never know. Sir sound more like Sir about to fuck you up.
Dude, you get spinning back kicked by someone with a diaper.
he can't even really reach.
But you
reach
get
your
fucked
head.
up.
Yeah. So yeah, I think you probably win the brawl in the crib, and then whatever happens after that.
Thanks for calling in, bro.
And Jay-Z's in the Illuminati, so
Oh
he
yeah.
might call his homies on you.
Damn,
His liberal homies.
I guess if you fight any celebrity, you're gonna get fucked up afterwards.
Yeah, you're getting
probably.
smashed. Yeah.
Hmm.
Can you imagine putting like a baby in an armbar? Can you that would be wild.
You know how fucked up of a person you have to be to put a baby in an armbar?
I'm just like imagining you're in full mount on a baby right now,
Yeah.
and he's clueless. He
he's
has
like
no idea what's going on.
gagaing, and you're like,
Let's get it. I'm about to break your arm right now.
I gotta fight you.
Yeah. Celebrity baby matches.
Like baby on baby crime.
That might be a thing.
Like celebrity death match.
Yeah, but
for
babies. Yeah.
And they're like in Play-Doh form.
In Play-Doh? No, I'm talking about real life.
Oh, what?
These are UFC babies.
I don't want to see no babies fight.
Nah, UFC kids?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah.
Would you watch that?
UFC kids?
Yeah. It's like Fight Club for kids.
Would I watch that?
I don't-
Probably illegally I'd watch it. Not legally.
Legally and illegally.
Can you think of something for next week's we were supposed to talk about this before, but can you think of anything off top for people to call in and talk about?
Let's see.
If you can't come up with something in 10 seconds, I'm gonna come up with something.
Nah, probably not.
Nah? Okay, here's my topic. Call in to the Family Mart podcast line. And by the way, if you call in, we're not going to answer. It goes straight to voicemail. So for those who are kind of worried to call because you didn't want us to answer and you didn't want it to be weird, it goes straight to voicemail.
Hell no, I'm not going to answer.
And you can leave the voicemail. So 702-473-0873. Call us and let us know what your thoughts on home wreckers is.
Call it.
Let us know because I'm interested to hear your thoughts. And me and Jay both have personal thoughts of
personal
homewreckers.
vendettas.
So, let us know. Let us know, bro.
Yeah.
Or brah.
Bro and bra.
For, the felines out there.
We have like 3 women listeners, so.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, don't even tell a friend. Specifically tell a woman friend to listen to the pod,
Yeah, tell a woman friend to listen to the pod and just see how toxic we are.
Yeah, we're pretty toxic, and I think that's pretty healthy to have that in your life a little bit. Everybody,
you have to know what kind of man you don't want in your life.
and
this is the perfect pod to do it.
We're providing.
Yeah, dude, we're filling in gaps that people couldn't do otherwise.
You know what? We're kind of doing the work for the woman, for them to see what not to be into, so then they go out and find what they are into,
Yeah, sounds like God's work to me.
Yeah, this is what we were put on earth to do, to show people what not to be in love with so they could find the love of their life.
Yeah.
We might have to turn this shit into some
Dr. Phil.
Yeah. Dr. Phil and Dr. Fall.
Dr. Phil and Dr. Philip.
Hold on, what's the past tense of Phil?
Filmed. Oh shit, that's didn't Phil.
Filmed?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you past tense a name? What's the past tense of your name?
Jaded.
Jaded. That's a good one. What's the past tense of my name?
Christ air.
Dun. Shout out to my Tony Hawk people. If you know what that sound is, you know what fucking time it is.
You know what time it is when you hear that fucking dun, that yellow text pops up.
Yeah. You just got 1,000 points or whatever and unlocked a new level. Man, I missed that game. That was a
really good game.
Yeah, it was one of the best games actually.
Yeah, man. Rodney Mullen is so fucking good.
Yeah.
I was watching a clip of him yesterday, just tearing up all these Caspers and shit.
Yeah. He's
Unreal.
a real innovator of the skating game. So.
Yeah.
And shout out to Rodney Mullet.
Rodney Mullet?
Yeah.
Would you rock a mullet?
I thought about it. I don't think I feel like you have to be from the South to rock a mullet.
Yeah.
You have to have the Joe Dirt look.
Yeah.
I don't even think Joe Dirt was he from the South? Either way, you have to have that southern look.
I guess, yeah, just the southern vibe at least.
Yeah, vibe it up.
I don't meet many Filipino people with southern accents.
Yeah, that is kind of weird to think about. Maybe because Filipinos don't move to the South. They move to the Bay.
That's true.
Yeah, they're all fucking yee.
Nah, but we've traveled to so many countries and we see Filipinos everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
I don't get it. How are Filipinos everywhere?
No,
I mean, we're there, so I guess that makes sense.
They're just everywhere because we notice our kind.
Oh, that's
We'll
true.
spot out our kind, you know?
Yo, there's something about being in a place and everyone looks alike. Like you, I mean. There's something about that.
What about it though?
Like,
What's the something?
I don't know, like you just feel like, I don't know, normal.
So you felt normal in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Did you also feel outcasted because you didn't speak the language?
Nah.
No?
Not really.
I like that. I like that about you.
That I didn't care?
That you just, yeah. Is this a moment that we're having?
No. I don't want to have any moments with you on the pod. I don't want to have any moments with you.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't want to have any moments with you? Fuck. What's the past tense of moment? Momento?
Wow. Memento. Isn't that a movie?
Momento? I don't know. I only know uno momento, por favor. We got to wrap this up. Is there anything you would like to tell the people?
If you listen to that playlist I put up yesterday, that is really cool of you. Thank you for doing so.
Yeah.
If not, go ahead and listen to the playlist I put up on my bio the other day. And
Put it in the description.
In this description?
Yeah.
I might as well, huh? And then if you made it this far, what should they do?
Fuck.
If you made it this far, go ahead and play an instrument.
Play an instrument?
Yeah.
If you made it this far, hit us up on the Family Mart Pod Instagram and hashtag last minute listener, and we'll give you something special.
Oh, okay, cool.
There you go. If you got this far,
Way better than what I had.
Yeah, Jay had nothing. So if you need ideas, just fucking ask me. If you made it this far, hit us up on Instagram and say last minute listener, and we'll give you something special.
Fuck, I got cooked.
Hit up our hotline 702-473-0873. Let us know what you think of home wreckers. If you're a home wrecky, don't even bother calling. Actually,
no, we need that perspective.
Yeah, we need that perspective on why you're a fucking
fuck you in advance.
Yeah, fuck you in advance. Give me that fuck you in advance. And this has been the Family Mart Podcast. We love you all. Jay, I love you. This might be the last time I speak to you. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.